Broadcasting live worldwide.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Good morning, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin, on this Thursday, May 5th, 2022. I want to take a look back of the days when I was on my hospital bed after receiving a spinal surgery, and leading up to many other events of times when we as family members, brothers, sisters, nephews, uncles, sons, and daughters, and parents have been by our sides throughout it all. You see, love is by giving your heart without expectations. And that's what today's episode is all about. Have Faith, Let It Begin starts right now.
Welcome to Have Faith. Let it begin. Here's your host, Angel Santana.
Ariel, can you say have faith?
Again.
Let it begin?
Again.
Say have faith.
Again.
Let it begin.
No.
No? Okay.
It's a boy.
Hi, Noah.
Noah.
Jesus. Happy birthday, Noah.
Caitlin.
You did amazing.
Can you just put those lights on? Noah.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin on this Thursday, May 5th, 2022. You know, last night, a touching episode of This Is Us really got to me. It really put me in a huge spotlight to understand what the meaning of the word or the expression or phrase, love is giving your heart without expectation. Then you look online and you see that there's many different quotes that come up with that. But when I was hearing that and I was watching this particular episode, it reminded me of the many times my mom and dad, particularly my mother, would never leave my bedside when I had gone through so many different types of surgery. And then, of course, fast forwarding to the day that my daughter Ariel was in the hospital at 6 months, and how my wife never left her side, and how many of us don't realize how much of him is inside of us. Many of you can say to yourselves, well, there's a lot of people that are just mean. You know, I'm willing to believe that there is good in every one of us. It's what we choose to do with that goodness. If we decide to ignore it, many of us don't. We do all that we can to put smiles on other people's faces, and we do all that we can to try our very best to make sure that we change the world by doing one random act of kindness, whether that's taking care of a loved one, taking them to and from their doctor's appointments, even just bringing them their mail, or calling them once a day to tell them, I miss you and I love you. Going over to your house, like I do with my mother and father, and changing their water bottle because it's too heavy for them to lift. All that we can do. I know myself, when I go to the store, I'm always calling my parents, do you need anything? While I'm at the store. You know, I think back to the story that I shared with all of you many years ago about the time that my friend and I were supposed to go to the beach. You know, it was just the day that we both had off. We had been stressed out in our sales type of job, and we said, we're going to go to the beach, man. We're going to hang out, just chill out on the beach, grab a beer, and just relax. And I remember his mother called him and said, I was wondering if maybe you could help me out with some things. And automatically he had an attitude with her. And it bothered me. And I remember saying to him, look, you know, you have your mom right around the corner from you. Mine's 3 hours away. I would give anything just to see her on any given day, instead of me having to wait for a couple of days off or whatnot. And he was very, very stubborn about, and not okay with what I said, until I basically told him that if you don't go help your mom, either I will or we just don't go to the beach. And, after pushing and prying, he decided, all right, I'll go do that. And I told him, look, we can always go to the beach later. We're going to go early anyway. We can always go in the afternoon. It's not the end of the world. So he went and took his mother out to run a couple errands. He didn't call me for about 3 hours. And when he did, he called to tell me that he was having a blast with his mom. And that he was going to spend the rest of the day with her and take her out to dinner. All it takes is just a little bit of kindness. It takes us all an opportunity to be who we were set out to be. Good people. So today, as you're going amongst your day, call your mom, call your dad, call a loved one. Let them know that you care and that you think about them. Because that's what God has always asked us to do. Give of ourselves to others. To respect one another. And to always find the peace and the joy that God has provided us. May God be with you. May He shine His light upon you and grant each and every one of you peace on earth. And never forget, have faith, let it begin. Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. That's right, Ariel. We're done with another show. And it's always great to have this show with you, man love. We're going to encourage each and every person to listen to our show every single weekday. That's right, you and I are going to help change the world. Do you think that you can do that for me? Huh? Yeah, you can. She does. We want to let you know, and yes, we encourage you to listen to our show each and every weekday, and it's going to be live at 7:30. Make sure you're subscribed to our show. Make sure you get ready, fasten those seatbelts, because Ariel and I and my family are going to bring you a new topic, a new story each and every day, right? Isn't that right, Ariel? Yeah. And she's smiling at me. Guys, enjoy your day.